This is the first disability game at Lords. We was invited to do some activation of a table cricket demonstration in the iconic long room at Lords.
This whole day has been a groundbreaking day for disability cricket. I started by playing in a blind and low vision game, which I think is the first ever played at Lords. There's now a variety of disabilities playing out on the main pitch. There's been table cricket in the long room. Part of me, with these on, is very glad I wasn't batting, but at least now I've got some excuse for dropping catches in the field. It's not unlike the English to make things hard for an Australian at Lords. We also need to talk about the fact that I'm wearing an England shirt and it's making me break out in a rash. I was introduced to Nathan Lyon, one of Australia's greatest ever Test cricketers, whilst wearing an England shirt. Even he went, "Mate, what's going on there?"
A little go at table cricket, which was the first experience.
Lovely to meet you.
It's quite inspiring to see all these girls and guys with disabilities out here playing the game that we love so much.
We've got the super runs on the nursery grounds as well, so it gives certain participants exposure to Lords, to experience that Lords turf for the first time.
So the first time I saw table cricket was at Old Trafford, and I got to play, and I loved it. I was absolutely swept up in it. But then seeing it today in the long room at Lords is incredibly special. But I felt like an old hand at it. So I was watching other people getting converted to it and going, yeah, damn right, you should be excited by this.
In the crease, has everyone seen it?
It's one of those things where, like cricket, a lot of people probably think it's closed off and a certain disability might limit them from playing. Table cricket's a great game that literally anyone can play. If you can get it into the school system, that's where it all starts and that's where people get involved at a young age.
If you're disabled, you suddenly realise, oh, there's a place for me. Because a lot of disabled people don't know that this exists.
You don't need to worry about failing, it's all about going out there and having fun and enjoying time and making some new friends as well. It's providing an opportunity, it's providing a community for everyone to come together and to play the game that we love so much.
Playing sport opens up a whole new world for you, physically, but mental health-wise, socially. Like, it's so important for people with disabilities. But it's also important to have something to aim at. It's not just, oh, I want to get out and play cricket. It's, I want to play cricket at Lords.
Similar with anyone that wants to get to the highest standard, for them to be able to come out here and play at Lords and then see what they could be doing playing in the middle, I think that probably gives them a lot of motivation to try and get out there one day.
I know I'll be talking to the guys back home about the opportunity that table cricket provides.
With Nathan, I think he does a bit in Australia. They can get a big following out there as well, and then all of a sudden you might have an Ashes.
You can learn so much from different people around the world, and part of my experience here is making awareness for the disability cricket, and it's an amazing game that we play.
This is such an iconic day for disability cricket. It's a really important day. It shows a real growth in disability cricket. This year got one of our moments where I can say I was there.
The more people shout about disability cricket, the stronger it becomes and the more benefit it has to so many different people.